Title: The Ledger. It was a rain-soaked midnight in the old industrial district of Redford, where the windows of the abandoned Connolly textile mill still glistened with broken glass. Evelyn Drake, a freelance software developer, hunched over her battered laptop in her cramped office above the defunct bakery across the street. She specialized in retrofitting small businesses with automation, but her latest client, Nolan & Sons Tailoring, came with a strange request. Mr. Nolan, a brittle old man with yellowed fingernails, had handed Evelyn a leather-bound ledger, its pages crackling and ink fading, and asked if she could digitize the soul of the shop, an odd phrase. He insisted the ledger needed to be integrated into whatever system she built. Evelyn, thinking him sentimental, agreed. Now, as thunder rattled her windows, she opened the ledger. An odd smell, a mix of dust, ozone, and spent matches, rose from the pages. Her laptop's camera flickered for a split second, even though her video was off. Lines of cramped handwriting detailed decades of transactions, but between the numbers were inked symbols she didn't recognize, circles around names, tally marks etched in red. After scanning the pages and importing the data into her custom-built automation software, Evelyn paused for coffee. On a whim, she pressed the new Run Audit button she had just programmed. The screen warped. For an instant, the lines of code glowed green, flicking and switching into gibberish. The light bulb overhead buzzed, shivered, then flared and died. Her phone chimed, but instead of a notification, it emitted a hollow, echoing voice. Debt acknowledged. Ledger cycle initiated. Chilled, Evelyn opened her office door. The corridor warped before her eyes, morphing from peeling wallpaper to yellowed, flickering light reminiscent of an old textile mill floor. Phantom figures bustled by, their faces blurry, their arms filled with bolts of faded fabric. Evelyn's own form flickered between her modern clothes and a moth-eaten factory apron. A boy's voice, high and desperate, whispered behind her, "Help us finish." As she stumbled back to her desk, her laptop now displayed an unfamiliar dashboard labeled Debtors, Collectors, Cycle Status. A list scrolled by, names from the ledger, all struck through except Evelyn Drake. A shadow rose on the wall beside her. It stretched a hand to smoke, the vague shape of a ledger grasped in intangible fingers. With each tick of the software's audit cycle, the shadow grew more defined, its eyes hollow and deep. The room's corners throbbed with a pulse that matched her own, and the air thickened with the cloying scent of scorched thread.